Greetings, fellow word enthusiasts, and welcome back to Etymology Expert. Today, we're shedding light on a phrase that speaks to our readiness and spontaneity, at the drop of a hat. We use it to describe doing something immediately, without hesitation. But why the reference to a hat, and what's so special about dropping one? Get ready to uncover the unexpected origins of this quick action expression. Now, when we say someone will do something at the drop of a hat, it's more than just quickness. It suggests a readiness, a willingness to spring into action at a moment's notice. It's the kind of phrase you might use to describe a person who's always eager to help, or someone who's up for an adventure with barely any notice. It's a charming image, but where does it come from? To track down its origins, we must journey back to a time when hats were more than just fashion accessories. They were symbols of status, authority, and subtle communication. In the past, hats played crucial roles in social customs and daily life. And, as it turns out, one arena where hats reigned supreme was in sports and competitions. In the 19th century, particularly in the United States, the act of dropping a hat was a recognized signal to commence an event. Picture a dusty baseball field or a gathering for a small-town boxing match. Back then, a hat could serve as the impromptu starting pistol for races and contests. Instead of a whistle or a buzzer, someone would simply drop a hat to signal the start. And just like that, the participants would spring into action. This was an informal, yet effective method. Dropping a hat required no extra equipment, was easily visible, and became a universal sign understood by many. It combined the elements of surprise and readiness perfectly. When the hat hit the ground, there was no time to wait, no second guesses. You moved. The idiom gained widespread popularity in the latter half of the 19th century, a time when casual sportsmanship, country fairs, and local events thrived on spontaneity and tradition. The everyday folks of the era knew well what it meant to jump into action at the drop of a hat, and it wasn't long before the phrase leaped from reference to literal actions to a metaphorical expression for readiness in broader contexts. But why a hat? During the 19th century, hats were ubiquitous. Men donned bowler hats, top hats, or simple straw hats, while women wore bonnets and caps. The act of dramatically tossing or dropping one's hat was a noticeable gesture, an easy visual cue. Those hats, readily available and easily grasped, became ideal tools to convey immediate readiness because nearly everyone wore one. Though today, hats may not be dropped with such frequency to initiate events, the phrase has persisted, keeping its whimsical imagery intact. It captures the spirit of quick decisions, eagerness to act, and the readiness to start something on cue, even as actual hats have mostly disappeared from many contexts of modern life. So, next time you hear someone is willing to jump in at the drop of a hat, remember it's more than just saying they're ready or quick. Picture the history. 100 years ago, it might have meant a race ready to charge ahead with the very real drop of a brim, bridging the gap from physical action to a timeless metaphor for readiness and eagerness. Well, that's another etymological adventure into the intriguing tales behind our everyday language. Did you know about the practical use of a hat in competitions? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this quick dive into the origins of our expressions, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Etymology Expert for more captivating explorations of language history. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.